All right, man. Finna talk about Marlon Wayans and Julia Fox and Tyreek Wither. They did an interview, and basically they were talking about masculinity and being a real man. Let's get into it, man. And
I think the youth needs to hear what real men are. I think there's
But what
masculine.
are
all right, red flag already. First of all, you got Marlon Wayans saying that youth need to know what real man is, and Julia finna blur out, disrespect him, talk over him, and say what she wanna say.
real men?
Right. To me, a real man is a responsible
Because every
man.
time a man does some fuck shit, they'll be like, "That's
Okay, that's a red flag because Marlon Wayne is a real man. Julia, you're not a man. And I like Julia, but she up there makeup, dressed up, man, looking like a almost like a drag queen. And you talking about real man. How can women and other people like this have opinion about what's a real man? Y'all not even a man. Y'all ain't been through what men went through. Pretty privileged, being a woman, being fragile. So we gonna look at y'all as a weaker species. So how could y'all possibly have opinion, even an opinion about being a real man when you got Marlon Wayne, who's a real man, grew up around his brothers and stuff. But let's continue, man.
not a real man," and it's like
What
looks like
is?
a man to me.
I think a real man is in touch with his
Looks like a
feminine
duck and it
side.
walks.
And they trying to save her in this interview. Marlon Wayne said a real man is somebody who is in touch with their feminine side, meaning that it's not all about masculine all the time. But the fact that y'all in a movie about football called him, it, first of all, it's called him, meaning a man, and it's about football and stuff. A whole lot of masculinity, plenty of masculinity. So why are y'all even doing an interview talking about what is a real man? We know football. If you out there fragile, full of estrogen, being soft, you gonna get crushed. It's over with for you. So you gotta be masculine or super masculine, especially with football. So and it's a movie, but it's man, come on.
Like
You
a
know what I
duck,
mean?
yeah.
I think a real man is knows how to unstrap from his
I don't know.
ego.
I think the
Instead of speaking over Marlon Wayne, this is why everybody doing reaction videos. This is why everybody got a problem with Julia. I always liked her. But this, like, Marlon Wayne is the cash cow. He been doing this for years. Great comedian, great actor. Y'all came way up to him. So why is you talking over him, talking about ain't this a man? Like, man, society's so unchecked, y'all. Like, at this point, it ain't even about being a masculine or being feminine. It's about respect and role, man. Like,
real man thing is just a thing like that people invented to like excuse bad behavior. You know,
that's your opinion. Not like you in uncut gems. Like you was sexy, you pretty, you was good in that movie. But in him, I guess you played a different role or whatever. But it's called him. What why if you had a problem with masculinity, why you even in a movie? Like why you like come on.
Said
Yeah, I
like
like
a
think
all
real
men are
man.
real men,
Said
you
like a real
know,
man.
period.
Some people feel like Marlon Wayne, if he would have got into his comedy bag or started doing comedy, so he would have shredded her. And we know that he a fool. He a fool too. But even though all the disrespect, they still respected her as a person, as a woman, and let her got her opinion off. But let other people have her opinion, man. You up there with two men. Talking about what's a real man is. Like, bro.
I
Say it
think
how it
I think
is.
I think being like to
And here go Tyreek Wizard. Like he finna like, bro, it's a football movie called him. So it should be plenty of masculinity in it, which was, but this conversation just different from the movie. If y'all get what I'm trying to say,
further add on what she's saying, I think there's this false narrative of what real men do, and
hey, you talking about real man? Everybody they own man. You could be a trans man, a feminine man, a super masculine man. It is what it is. Who cares? Talking about real man. Like real men know what real man is. And if you're a real man, you don't care what people say about you. You know, that's being a real man.
And I think it's tied into, privilege and masculinity. And I think exploring that in films is important because, we're
I'm just talking, bro. You trying to help her out. Man, this conversation just went left for no reason. Marlon, obviously, the real man that's in this interview, and a real man is somebody that's gonna stand on their principle and their morals and values. That's what a real man is. Who cares what you feel, your facts and your opinion, man. Everybody their own man at the end of the day. Stand on your own too. That's a real man.
raising these young boys to be men, and we can go that extra step to.
He just, I mean, I get what he's trying to say. Everybody got a right to their opinion, but man, like we don't have to water down or sugarcoat what a real man is just because a woman around. Like people gotta stop doing that. Like we respect women, but when it comes to being a man and football, being masculine and conversation about it and doing our thing, y'all just stick to the feminine. Be a woman, be soft, be held estrogen, be queer, be soft, be pretty. Do that. Don't jump in that lane. We love to eat. Real man. Real talk.
Boys, and on that journey of how to, tap into the femininity.
Tap into femininity when war kick off, or playing basketball, football, or when you gotta defend yourself in public. That's not. I guess it depends on how you look at it, but you can't be soft in life and society. Like even women know, like you gotta sometimes you gotta have the extra kick, the extra push. Um, but yeah, ain't no wrong with tapping into your feminine, especially when you got a wife, a mom, sister, daughter. Of course, we gotta tap into that because we can't be monster. We can't be too manly around the women we protect and love. But at the same time, we do gotta turn up a notch because that's the only thing y'all gonna respect. Like, stop playing.
The vulnerability, that way we can further protect women.
I think the youth needs to hear.
Man, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Y'all like, subscribe, hit the comments, let me know how y'all feel, man. That interview went left, but shout out to them. Y'all go watch the movie. What movie play?